Hello, everyone. It's Dr. B on the beach, and I'm literally broadcasting from the beach today. I'm so happy to do so. I am just soaking up this beach, and I just wanted to share it with you, and I hope you enjoy it. So, what am I doing here on this beach? My name is Dr. Denise Backus. I am a stress relief expert, believe it or not. I am a professor in social work. I have been a field instructor and a coordinator of field practicum for social work students for many, many, many years. And I've also authored one of the only empirical texts on stress and coping among professional black women. I'm an international researcher, and I was stressed out, you guys. And sometimes the stress relief expert, the expert on stress and coping, needs to come and get a big dose of everything they've been talking about. So, pretty much, I am here to tell you how I started this journey on getting to a higher level of consciousness. And it began so long ago, but I never really paid attention to anything that went on in my life. I just did, like robotically. I know I had to do this, do that, and I do it, but I always knew deep down inside that wasn't me. And not knowing really what was, I just kept going. And I think I wanted to share some things with you because I know if you're listening to me, then there's something we have in common. So let's talk about my journey to a higher consciousness. So, number one, we're always on the journey. We're always on the journey of awareness and self awareness. And there's never a time when we're not on this journey. So we're always on the journey. There's never, I'm going to go and do something. Whatever you're doing is what you're doing. And, you know, when you don't know where you're going and don't know how to connect to the source that knows, you just keep going. So the second thing is the path to higher consciousness involves a little bit of suffering. And it's all the experience of pain that we understand our humanness, and through the experience of suffering, when we keep reliving that painful situation and attaching a meaning or a story to it, we increase the chances of us suffering. Number three, building faith within myself and learning to trust myself, because I'm with myself 24/7. I should be the expert on myself, but unfortunately, there's only so much of yourself you can know outside of a relationship, regardless of what type of relationship it is. When I became a mom, I learned so much more about myself than when I was not a mom. So, the relationship that was formed around being a mother uh, really helped me to grow to who I am today, in part. So, seeing results in the effort I put forth helps to build faith in yourself and what you're doing. So, another thing I wanted to talk about is, give me here, um, how you achieve what you achieve matters. So, I achieved plenty of things: jobs, for academic degrees, consulting gigs all over, and what were the results? I mean, I got paid, but physically I was exhausted, and emotionally I just kept regular dose of anxiety going on about, oh my goodness, I have all these things to do. I have to get this done, and then all these things are on my plate, and I should be so honored and special that I have all these responsibilities, and it's a great thing. I'm doing a great thing for humanity, but I'm dying inside. So, the emotional disease leads to our suffering, and when we get to a point of spiritual disease, that has to do with fear, and fear of doing what we know we need to do and not doing it. And so this week I found out that your fears will eventually find you. Um, I'm learning about the lessons in the Course of Miracles with Reverend Valerie Love, and she says your fears will find you through the law of attraction. So whatever you're afraid of, fear of abandonment, rejection, death, guilt, shame, hurt, and all of the things that go with them, you'll attract those things unconsciously. You'll bring all your fears to light. So regardless to how accomplished you look, or you may look, the things that you truly, truly fear will keep popping up in your life. And for me, those things were rejection, abandonment, not being included, being neglected or passed over or done wrong or what have you. Whatever stories I attached to the first experience of those things stuck in my subconscious, and those things start to rule everything that goes on in my life. So how do I counteract that? Okay. So understand that what I was doing, I was being very inefficient. Believing that working hard was the way and suffering was the way and just being this martyr was the way. So basically, I started making exercises for myself or learning some from other places. So I have this exercise that I want to share with you, and it's called I Must Do This Because. And so you can download the worksheet in the comments, or email me. I'll email it back to you. It's called the 100 Reasons Why You Must Do Something blank. So if you cannot come up with 100 reasons why you must do that thing that's harming your physical, emotional, and spiritual health, I think you need to rethink what you're doing. I don't think you'll even come up with 100 things. And if you can, let's find out why you truly believe that you must do all those things. Because for me, I'll just take an example from when I was married. I had this idea of what marriage was supposed to be about and what women's roles were and what we were supposed to do. And, I'm a brand new professor trying to stay on tenure track at a Research One university. And then I have to come home to be this mom and be this wife. And it was just overwhelming, but I wouldn't let it overwhelm me. I would just stuff it and keep going. And next thing you know, I'm have these, heart problems and so forth, or situations that are challenging me now because my soul knows that no, that's not what you came here to do. No, that might not be it. So I'm here on this beach, recuperating and getting back to nature and getting back to myself and getting back to knowing who I am. For the truth is, for the first couple months, I've just been crying and crying and crying and crying. And, I had a talk with my spiritual mentor and business coach today who asked me a simple question like, when are you going to get tired of that? And when you get tired of that, here's something I want you to do. So what I'll be doing over the next couple of days is digging into my why. Why do I want to do what I'm doing? Why do I want what I want? Can I define what it is I want? What is it that I want, and why do I want it? And it keeps coming back to the same thing. I want you to quit your job. I want you to stop doing what you're doing and tap into your God-given talents and skills and join me on this beach. Join me in a crusade to become a millionaire or to become financially free so that you can do everything that you want to do. Trust me, you can do it. Look at this beach. It's not photoshopped. It's not. I'm sitting here on this beach because this is what my soul wants. I manifested this, and here's where I am. So, is it hard? Yeah, because I still have to deal with this and the doubt and the fear and conquer all of that. Because when it's time for me to push forward and give it my all, you'll know. You'll see it. You'll recognize it. Because I can't have fear and all but that weighted baggage with me. It's just not going to work. Because fear recognizes fear, and it's a repellent. So come and join me. See what I'm doing. Get to know me. Get to know what I'm doing. And if there's something you like, just let me know. Put it in the comments. Share, like, subscribe. This is Dr. B on the Beach at www.drbonthebeachtv.com, which is my YouTube channel. Or you could find me online, Facebook, Dr. Denise Backus, or Dr. Backus. Thanks, and see you. Peace.